Howdy folks, it's me, Manic Mark, coming to you from the trashed bunker system. What a mess it is down here. Someone needs to come down here and clean this mess up. Anyway, you're too far away. Today you're too far away. I don't have anything. Yeah, I do have something to show you today. I just got done, I went for a jog and then I gave Badass Hoover a bath. He's even found a wound that the vet missed. But he's much better. Today was his last day on medicine, and he's off the meds. And what else is going on? There's been free Showtime. I'm not going to badmouth Showtime because I realize Dexter's on Showtime and people like that show. But I'm telling you, I don't know. It comes as a package, I guess. But I must say, last night they had this show on called the Wondrous White Family or something like this. Johnny Knoxville, the guy from Jackass. I'm not tight. I'm older. It's not my generation, but these people, these drug addicts from the mountains, coal community, a family, these guys held them up as an example of some kind of monumental craziness, anyway, now they're famous, I don't know, for taking drugs and stealing stuff and trying to kill people. Anyway, I'm thinking every community, every county in the South has one of those families, at least one or two. I've got stories by one. I'm just not going to go into it because it's just not worth the risk. Anyway, man, those folks are just, I think I'd rather be Billy Tipton, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, go on. Maybe one of the main reasons I'm making a video today, look, I'm wearing a shirt for it. Why is that? Because I stopped on the way home and finally found this, the gluten-free Woodchuck hard cider. Now, I have to admit, if I'm going to go gluten-free, I don't know if it's going to include beer, because this is like drinking liquid gold. It's very expensive. I handed over for a 6-pack, 12 ounce bottle. I handed the woman a $10 bill, and I just got a few nickels back, some change, you know what I'm saying? So, while this is going to be a treat for me, for sure, I know I'm going to like it. I haven't taken a drink of it yet. I'm going to do that now. Give you my honest opinion. Let me try some more. It's just Granny Smith. It basically tastes like Granny Smith, carbonated, and you can taste a touch of alcohol in it. It's very good, but 2.4, how much is that a bottle? I don't have my calculator. I'm sure I love it. It's very highly refreshing, let's put it that way, especially after jogging and giving Badass Hoover his bath. It's highly refreshing. Now, on to the next thing. Stephen Chandler, that's where the whole gluten-free thing started. And I decided the least I can do is just stop buying bread. I'm just going to stop buying bread. And there's like a gluten-free bread. I didn't find it at my local supermarket. It starts with a Z. Somebody else had it at lunch where I was working. But rye bread doesn't have gluten in it, right? So I'm just going to go to rye bread, I guess. I like rye bread. I can eat, except the peanut butter sandwich is rye. It's not good. Just a brief update. Breaking into this video with a brief update on like beer, you drink it and you kind of get right away. It's like a little bit of a buzz. But this was like nothing, okay? But then later on, Manic Mark's very happy. And he looked at the label and said, no wonder it's 5% alcohol per bottle. So I still don't know if I'm going to pay $10 for these, but that kind of doubles the enjoyment right there. Because what, Bud Light Lime's only it's almost like 2 Bud Light Limes or something like that. Wish I had a bag of salty good leftovers to wash down with Woodchuck cider. And that's the end of this update. I don't know what I'm going to do there. And Ritz crackers, there's gluten in Ritz, aren't they? And oh my God, Ritz are just, they're wonderful. It's just a difficult. Going on to the idea I had. I should have my idea cap on instead of my Ohio State Buckeye cap on. It fits. That's why I'm wearing it. It fits. I don't have any allegiance to Ohio State or any sports team for that matter. Okay, now the idea I had for Burt and myself, because whenever I have a crazy idea, and I was thinking, why do people not, new ideas at the very, very beginning of the idea, they seem crazy until people realize it's not crazy. Like in the 30s when the Germans said, hey, I think we can dominate the world for 1,000 years. Many people in Germany probably thought that was crazy, but look, they went ahead and did it, and see what that got them? It's the same thing with my ideas. And today's idea is, it came yesterday. We were watching the show on the invention of the potato chip. It's highly interesting, and not only how it was invented, how it came to be, but the process by which it turned into like Fritos and Doritos and all the chips that are out there now. Well, it got me to thinking, like, I have a chip idea. And the chip idea is going to, it's like based on, it's very green. My idea, it's very green. It's based on recycling. And I'm going to open these centers where people can bring their leftover food, okay? And they can bring their leftover food, and we're going to process the food into Pringles-like potato chips, because Pringles is like a smushed up thing, and they press it all together and they make uniform chips. And we're going to do that in my factory. The name of the chip is going to be Leftovers, and in the O is going to be like the shape of a chip, okay? I'm already working on the marketing aspects of this product. Leftovers, and the tagline is going to be a surprise in every bite, or maybe a surprise in every can, because I'm thinking like, because I want the thing to be a surprise that sometimes, like, say for instance there's a frost, and like a whole crop, like a crop of tomatoes are just destroyed. You take those frostbitten tomatoes and you make potato chips out of them, like tomato chips, okay? So there could be like lots of bags of leftovers that taste like salty tomatoes, all right? But some days it could be like, you could get a bag and there could be a chip in it that will taste like anchovy pizza, you know, like leftover peanut butter sandwich, something like that. I'm going to process whatever comes in right then and there so that whatever's coming in, it's not going to be smushed together. No, because then it would all taste the same, and that's not of interest to anyone. What's of interest is that every chip or every bag, it's a surprise. The taste is a surprise, okay? And we could have surprise barbecue and surprise, you know, we can flavor it with other things. Maybe surprise flavorings like bourbon or something, you know. I mean, it hasn't been done, is what I'm saying. And I think that that it's a crazy idea that, and Burt and I should get together and pool our money, just like the guy that started making potato chips did. It was like $300 anyway. It was cost a whole bunch of money, and whatever, 1920 or $30 or what, I can't really remember. And they became very successful. And I'm gonna play a tune after this, and I'm thinking about playing a track from that album I held up a while back called Incitement. Two guys, a bass player and a vocalist on Liberty, and I can't remember the date, but that whole album was just freaking fantastic. They made 3 albums, and there's like hardly anything on the web about them. Okay, they're just like, the only thing I can find out is Bill Cosby loved them. I think he got them the gig with Liberty. And they opened for Cosby. They played with Cosby and did some Vegas for a while, but just brief, and they're just two guys, a bass player and a vocalist. How they could just entertain like that, and it's so inventive and spellbinding, really. And then I'll play the tune, and you'll say, "What are you talking about?" Anyway, that's it. Oh, let's play the tiki drummer.
Oh, yes. Please, we've been asked by the management to remind all of you who, yeah, and especially by Liberty Records and the management, and for you to please be careful when you go home tonight, when you're driving on the freeways and the highways and things, okay? Because, like, if you get killed, it's no holiday and it won't count. You dig that? For the public service information, okay? Shall we?
You're right, man. It's coming out.
I bless the day I found you. I want to stay around you, and so I beg you, let it be me. Don't take this heaven from one if you must cling to someone now and forever. Let it be me. Each time we meet, love, I find complete love. Without your sweet love, what would life be? And never leave me lonely. Tell me you love me only, and that you'll always let it be me. To you and you I'm praying. Hear what I'm saying. Please let your heart beat for me, just me. And never leave me lonely. Tell me you love me only, and that you'll always let it be me. Let it be.